Selvapiana. We are on the top of the hill of Bucerchiale, and we always have these good breeze that come from the Apennine and from the river Sieve. So normally here temperature is much cooler and more windy than down in Erchi. This is the poorest part of Bucerchiale because there are lots of rocks underneath. That's why the vines are struggling a lot to grow. Yeah, my father started in '79, so it's a benchmark not only for Selvapiana but for the appellation, and also on a larger scale it's a benchmark for Sangiovese when you're talking about Chianti and Chianti Classico.
And with a totally different, well, we have the same way of cultivating the soil as you were explaining us at Erchi or Bucerchiale. You work more or less the same way, but this is really the soil that will give a different expression, and the climate, because we have this fresher area.
Yeah, especially what makes the difference is the soil. There's more clay, as we were saying, the air, and the position. Here we have southwest, so we get the sun till the end of the day. The main difference we'll see on the way that we train the vines. We will start here 100% Guyot system, and some of the older vineyards at Selvapiana are already trained back to Guyot, and Guyot was the classic way of pruning in Chianti. We used to call Archetto del Chianti Arco, and nowadays we are going back to that. There was in the late 70s till the early 90s, we trained our vineyards with Cordone Speronato. It was a little bit easier, and also it tended to produce a bit less. It was the good pruning for that time of our history. Now it's good to go back to the roots, also because Guyot has much favor to the vines than Cordone Speronato. After 25 years we discovered that.